Hello everyone, it's Sean, and this is going to be part 3 of my Visionaries video. This is the unboxing of the last 2 figures that I got from the end of May toy convention in Mississauga. So I'll switch the camera around and show you what the figures look like. Be right back. So then you have the Visionary shelf. You have Lexor and his staff, although his legs are turned around backwards on this figure, and he's missing his chest piece and his weapon. So I'm going to have to wait until the end of March when the next collector's convention is around and try and find that. This figure needs his weapon and his staff. Cryotech has everything, his staff and his weapon. That's a Childhood figure I replaced, but his accessories are from Childhood. I don't know the name of that guy, but he needs almost everything, including a helmet. That guy's complete, and you can see his staff there. And then you have Leoric, who's a bit damaged from the Childhood. He needs a helmet and well, he might need a complete figure replacement. Hello everyone, this is Sean, and this is the sort of the unboxing video of the Visionaries figures that I bought at the March 29th toy convention in Mississauga. Just gonna adjust the camera a bit here so you can see. Oh, there we go, that's better. There you are. Now you can see everything better. There you go. Okay, so the first figure I unboxed was the Leoric figure from my Childhood. A replacement for my Childhood figure. So just give me a moment here to get everything arranged properly so I can see the screen and see what you're looking at the same time. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay, so I already bought the Arzon figure earlier. That's a figure I never had as a kid, but you've got his staff and you've got his hologram chest piece, so that's good. Put him over here. And then of course I replaced my original damaged Cryotech figure with an intact version. And there is the Childhood staff I had, which is still quite clear after 35 years, so that's pretty good. Won't need his staff to remember his name. Okay, and then I just unpackaged the Leoric figure. Again, a replacement for my Childhood figure. This is my original Childhood Leoric staff, because if you take a look, you will see that its hologram piece is completely undamaged, whereas the one that came with the figure has a slight brownish bar going down here. And if you compare the two hologram pieces, other than that, they're pretty good, although the one from my Childhood seems to be brighter and clearer. Alright, now I can't get the staff in Leoric's hand, but we'll see if we can get his truncated whip. His whip is a bit shorter than it used to be. But at least the whip is flexible enough. There we go, see? It's shorter than it used to be, but at least it's usable. So I will put him over here with his staff. Okay, so there we go. All right. Now the next figure is Lexor. Again, a replacement for a Childhood figure. Now there's the staff on the back, but then you'll see the Childhood staff Which actually, yeah, let's see here. Which staff looks better in this case? I think my childhood staff is still the better and clearer one. So I will unbox him and I'll be right back. All right, so you can see the back of Lexor's staff with the sticker and how much I paid for him. But then again, Visionaries are rather rare. It's nice to see that they've increased in value. So now we know which one is the proper staff to use. Okay. Actually, let me see if Cryotech's weapon here will actually fit in his hand. Not really. But there you go. There you go. I'll get Lexor out and I'll be back. Okay, so you have Lexor himself, and you can take his helmet off to reveal his head. So he's pretty undamaged. That's great. And you have his weapon, which I never remember having as a kid. I probably did. Let's see which hand it goes in here. Let's try this way. There we go. There you go. All right, so I'll put him here. Put his staff on the right. It's good that I saved all 3 childhood staffs. That's good. So the next figure is a more complete figure. Even though he doesn't have his staff, at least he has his weapon. Witterquick, here we go. So what does his staff look like? Ah, there we go. Ooh, that's nice. So I will unbox him and be right back. Okay, so I got the figure out. Again, you can take off his helmet. There we go. There you go. And there is his hologram. Looks like some kind of cheetah. Well, he looks pretty good, pretty intact. It says Hasbro 1987 on the back. Okay, so put his helmet on. Put him there. There you go. There you are. Okay, and then the next figure is a bad guy again. It's Kravix. You can see him here. Now, I know he doesn't have his... Oh, he does have his helmet. And he does have his weapon. So I will get him out and show you him when he's out of his package. All right, so there is Kravix there. He's got his arms. He's got his hologram chest piece, which looks like some kind of gargoyle or bat. There's the back of him. It's almost like some kind of chainmail. So I'll put his helmet on. See how much of his face it... Oh, okay, I guess he looks through a visor. All right. And there's his weapon. It's almost like some kind of axe. So we'll see if it fits in his hand or not. Ah, there we go. Good. Excellent. There we are. And there you get a good close look at his staff. So you have the regular bad guy symbol, which is some kind of dragon, and then you have some kind of crustacean creature here. It's hard to see exactly in the hologram with the light, but there it is. Now, none of the staffs seem to fit easily in their hands. I don't want to break their fingers by forcing it in, so I'll just have the staff beside them. And then you have the last figure, who is Darkstorm. So I will unbox him and show you him. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. So this is Darkstorm. I'll stick their label on the bottom of the back of their staffs. Now, the interesting thing is his staff actually appears thinner. So it is theoretically possible. Still not quite happening. Ah, there we go. There you go. He's now got his staff in his hand, and you can see it's some kind of bat creature. It's hard to tell in the hologram, but there it is. Some kind of bat creature. And he has a weapon as well. It's almost like a double-edged sword. So let's see if I can fit it in his left hand. Something fell. That was his helmet. But at least, hey, you can see his face now. That's better. There we go. So I'll get his helmet and I'll take the staff out of his hand and put the other weapon in there. Be right back. All right, so you have all 7 figures here, all laid out with their weapons. So I'm going to set them up on the Visionary shelf and I'll be right back. Okay, so there's the Visionary shelf. Take the photo for the thumbnail. The bottom ones are kind of hard to see because they're dark. So I will move it into the appropriate position on my small toy shelf and I'll be right back. So there we go. Visionaries are on the toy shelf now, and the irony is that you'll actually be able to get a better picture from here. So just 1 minute. There we go. And taking the picture now. There we are. So that'll be the new thumbnail because that's the appropriate position on the toy shelf for the Visionaries figures. So this will be the Visionaries unboxing video from the March Toy Convention. And I can splice it together with the other I can put it with the other unboxing videos. Or I might splice it together with the Visionaries figure spotlight video from the Toy Room Evolution. So talk to you all later and hope you're having a good post-Easter week. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back again. So you can see here the figures I already have, the ones that are open. And you can see the 2 figures, Sindar, which is the 4th and final bad guy. And this blue and white one is called Ektar. He is the pilot of the vehicle, and that's why he only has a weapon in his helmet. He doesn't actually have a staff of his own. But thankfully, you know how I have a spare Cryotech staff and a spare Leoric staff, so he could have one if he wanted to. So we'll start by opening him. I'll be back. Get the package. Alright, so here's the figure and his weapon, and he's got his helmet on, and I stuck the label on his back because I don't have a staff to put it on. Now, I'm just going to test him on the stand, the little stands I have here. 2 Visionary stands, but I'm not going to put them... I'll have to open it. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. So I've got the stands here, and they're not just any stands. They are actual Visionaries stands, as you can see. And I have a peg for the leg. I'm going to save one for Cryotech, and the other is going to be for Lexor, because those were my original 2 childhood figures. So I will open up Sindar here and then show you him. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. So here we go. Here is Sindar with his mace and his staff and his hexagon-shaped armor. There's the back of him. It's a close-up of his mace itself. And there is his staff. You can see the hologram properties here, and there is the sticker and what I paid for him. So, there are all the Visionaries laid out now. The 4 bad guys, the pilot of the vehicle, and the 4 good guys. So I'm going to set Cryotech and Lexor up on their little stands here and see how this goes. Hopefully the stand isn't too wide for his foot. It is wide. It is too wide for his foot. All right, let's see if the staff fits in place. At least. Hope that wasn't the staff holder. No, it's just a spare piece of sprue. Oh, that's the staff is a four-sided affair. I can kind of see how it's supposed to align. But it doesn't seem to be cooperating. Well, that's all right. That's what I have the shelf for. So I will put them on the shelf and show you it. Be right back. So there we go. There is the full Visionaries shelf. It's placed in front now so that you can see it clearly. So you saw the good guys on the top, the four bad guys on the bottom. It's strange how the top shelf seems to be a bit wider, but then again, since there's 5 figures, and I arranged all their staffs so you can read the name tag and see the weapons. So this concludes the Visionaries Toyline Spotlight video. That's part 3 of that, so I'll splice all the 3 parts together, upload it to the YouTube channel, and when it's time for the Visionaries video, you'll see it on Sean's Toy channel on Wednesday evenings. So I'll talk to you all later, because now I'm going to film the G.I. Joe Spotlight video. Bye-bye.